So Leute, willkommen zurück. Wie gesagt, ich hau direkt mal ins Spiel rein jetzt hier. Und versuchen wir's.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. Bradley Beal is out there with Stith. And it's Osman in at the small forward spot. And for the Timberwolves, Beasley is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Russell. Then it's Junior. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Beal.
War voll scheiße von mir.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
Here's Minnesota. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up
schöner Wurf.
And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Thompson outside. Beal gets a wide open look. It's rebounded by Portis. Timberwolves on offense. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season.
Schön.
It was a split
Dachte schon, der wartet zu lang.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Pass to Love. Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range.
The three-point stroke of Kevin Love is so dangerous, always a threat roaming the perimeter.
Russell passes to Junior. And so just over a minute and a half played. Beasley outside. Right side Russell. Shot clock at 5. The 3.
Ja, ich hatte zu werfen.
Cavaliers go the other way with it. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah,
Ach nee.
Their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Russell with it. Now Beal defending. It's good.
He's a gifted passer.
Nicht unbedingt das Beste, aber
and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that
vielleicht warten sollen, bis bei der Dreierlinie steht. Aber kriegt den ja auch rein.
Well, have they prepared number 1, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area.
Gar nicht.
CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Tries again. He takes
oder
it
so.
up and lays it in.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside, Sexton. And taken away by Johnson. Okogie, the pass to Junior. Johnson left side.
Let's go.
This game is
Assist.
Love to see the pass there from Junior. Get others involved. That attitude is great for the ball club.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Oh mein Gott, der trifft den auch noch. Okay, bei dem muss ich aufpassen, er trifft die Dreier gut.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Lehman kicks to Junior. There's the pass to Spellman. Off to a good start as he hits his first
So
shot
geht es.
attempt.
Well, his teammates have just complete trust in Junior. They know they get to the right spot, the ball's coming to him.
Now here's Sexton. T right on him. Thompson dishes to Garland. Second shot opportunity. And that's
Ja, die
2
konnte ich
points
nicht
on
mehr
the way.
verhindern.
Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small
Oh,
ball.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Look on the floor for Minnesota.
es ist voll mies, dass ich dann den Turnover da krieg.
Kevin Love's checked
Weil
in
der
for
Typ hat ja mir
Thompson.
gespielt.
Osman comes in for Bell. Bradley Beal's checked in for Kevin Porter. And Stith is subbed in for Garland. They've got Junior. Portis is out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Russell in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And where is the defense? Junior just knifing his way to the hoop like there's no one else out there.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Beal, that's for 2. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Kings, really lit up the floor. He finished with 14 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. He was impressive in that one. He contributed in a variety of ways. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making
Schön.
things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he
Ich versuche mich, jedes Spiel zu verbessern, aber
here tonight.
Every
klappt halt
teammate
nicht.
in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
There's Beal with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot.
Oh mein Gott, war das ein
This time,
Scheißpass.
but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
The open look here for Sexton. Nets.
Ja,
the
mein
corner
Fehler, jetzt
3.
mache ich es besser.
Sexton's got 11 here in this quarter alone. Beasley against Beal. Beyond the arc. And again,
Schön.
Minnesota with the triple.
And he can be pretty consistent out there, so the defense is going to have to force Beasley off the line.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Love. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Love's got 8 points. Now, here's Junior. 14 points from him the last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Yep, that one goes
Das
in.
sind sie.
Junior's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
That was all Junior there, working hard to get the shot in despite the aggressive defense.
Der war knapp.
And a close game so far through the first.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going it forward?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
Dann werde ich interviewt. Geht gar nicht.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball
schade.
and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Stith is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Russell looking around. He kicks to Towns. Here's Beasley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 15 points in the game.
Nicht schlecht.
Usually don't have to give excuses for Beasley to score. Now he's going to look for more opportunities.
Russell against Stith. Passes to Beal. Launches it. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. Now 6 for 10.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Russell passes to Portis. It's Beasley on the wing. And that one drops.
Oh, was ist denn los, Alter? Die geben mir gerade nicht den Ball.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship. Up top, Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota.
Schön.
Yes, it's good. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
40 seconds left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Porter. And Kevin Porter Jr. All the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coach just told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Minnesota. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Osman. And the dunk.
Ah, der haut den da rein, ey.
Beauty.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Right side, Portis.
Er war zu spät.
No good there. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Tip. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Cavaliers trail by 5. We've got Malik Beasley. Bobby Portis out there with Towns. Then it's Junior. And it's Russell in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Love can't hit. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And Russell gets it to go.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
To the paint, here's Stith. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Timberwolves leading by 6. The pass to Junior. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's not easy to stay in control on the move when there's that much contact. Junior with some focus.
Here's Sexton. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Russell. Goes back up. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle.
Nice one.
Now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Thompson comes in for Porter. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Sexton. The free throw drops for Towns.
It's impressive how far Towns has come. Already a standout back when he was a rookie of the year. He's never stopped working on his game.
Stith against Russell. Love outside. Pass to Beal. Russell against Stith. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Beal trying to break loose.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Russell passes to Towns. Here's Portis. And
Nice one, and one.
So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
So
5
muss
buckets
sein.
in a row from the paint.
Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worried about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, during the break, I listened in on JB Bickerstaff's huddle. He told his guys, this is it.
Let's
We
go.
need one final push here.
Da war klar, wo der Pass durchkam, dass der drin ist.
He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Junior the pass to Johnson. Russell against Stith. Russell with the bucket.
Macht es nicht
Russell's
schlecht.
got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make.
Oh mein Gott.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Pass to Stith. Banked in off the glass. Stith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Geht gar nicht, Mann.
And there's a minute 45 left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Here's Beal. Offensive rebound. Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Ja, er stand so schön frei.
And kind of par for the course here,
Die
right?
passen nicht auf in der
Solid
Defense.
offensive game to help them get this lead.
Beal, the pass to Stith. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Minnesota.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin,
Ja, leider ein Zweier, aber trotzdem gut.
I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Beal. The teardrop falls in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Junior.
Oh mein Gott, Mann, was ist denn heute schon wieder los?
Pass to Stith. The tray. That shot off.
Man werft doch wenigstens. Ich wollte etwas versuchen.
Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once
Werfen habe ich
they started
null.
to really play in
So viele
rhythm,
verkackt.
they never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. Thank
Geht auch besser. Es freut uns gewaltig, dass du die Rolle als Starter so gut ausfüllst. Wir hatten gehofft, dass du das schaffst und wir freuen uns, dass du die Chance nutzt. Wir möchten dich belohnen, indem wir dir mehr Kontrolle über das Erlebnis in der Arena geben. Ab jetzt kannst du selbst wählen, welcher Song gespielt wird, wenn wir dich vorstellen. Du kannst auch unterschiedliche Arena-Sounds individualisieren, beispielsweise nach einem erfolgreichen Dreier oder einem Dank. Danke noch einmal für die harte Arbeit. Es freut uns gewaltig, dass du die Rolle als Starter so... Naja. Okay. Erkennungsmelodie. Ich kenne die Lieder halt nicht.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. What's poppin'? I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing.
Das nehme ich.
What's poppin'?
Dann
Brand new whip, just hopped in. What's poppin'? I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a friend zone.
Das ist irgendwie kein richtiges Bianken. Das nehme ich von das. Ah ja. Der nehmen wir. Bei einem Stil. Bei einem Block. Nehmen wir einfach da das. Ne, das nehme ich. Machen wir das bei dem. Und hier. Das war das. Und beim Freiwurf. Machen wir einfach die Künste. Rebound. beim Rebound. Machen wir das. Mach ich jetzt einfach mal. Das passt da einfach. Mach jetzt aber das. Turnover ist nichts Gutes. So, zufrieden. Ich starte direkt in die Runde. Müssen noch ein paar gewinnen. Geht gar nicht klar.
Very few have won, many have lost. I love seeing the tears of sadness roll down the faces of so
Warum
many
habe ich überhaupt jetzt noch ein Spiel gestartet? Which player used when he attempted last season 2K?
But we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we should talk
Keine
about
Ahnung.
Ross a little bit more. But let's talk about
Machen
the
wir
first
jetzt.
ever to win it, and that was Miles Brown. He got
Ja, das Match mache ich halt jetzt mal schnell.
And thank you for joining us for this count. G8.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
It does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting five. Durant and Prince make up the forward. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Jordan in at the center. And for Minnesota, we've got Russell.
Let's go.
Towns is out there with Portis. Then it's Junior. And it's Okogie in at the small forward.
Ich werde direkt
Jordan
geblockt, oder?
sends it back. Here's Irving, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Statt dich auf sicher machen, Mann. Nervt mich schon. Über mich selber.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. He hits the back iron and sinks
Im
the
Screen
shot.
immer.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
Russell dishes to Junior. And the layup
Der
is
ging
good.
rein, jawohl.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Irving following the basket by Junior. Basket good. Irving's got 6.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
Poke loose. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Lights out here, right
Geht
out
nicht
of the
klar
gate.
hier.
Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Here's Okogie, defended by Durant, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Minnesota shooting their initial
Ja,
free
machst du rein.
throws of the game right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Outside Irving. And the
Das war von mir.
3-point play chance here for him.
What an aggressive mindset.
Kann
in
das
this
nur
game.
passieren,
He's
ja.
starting to take over.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Du Hund.
It's blocked.
Well, that's about the long reach of Karis LeVert on the defensive end, swatting away an opportunity.
Shots good by Durant.
I'll
Jetzt
tell
heißt's
you,
anstrengend,
right
Leute.
now, These guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Count it, good. Junior's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Muss mich echt anstrengen jetzt.
Contact like the defender isn't even there. Junior loves a challenge.
Irving passes to Durant. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many.
Ist klar, dass da ein Timeout kommt. Läuft gerade nicht, wie es sollte.
Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, three guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Omari Spellman has come in for Towns. Johnson comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Malik Beasley in for Josh Okogie. Now, here is Irving. Following the missed shot by James Johnson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for minute.
Ja, okay. Macht was gut, Leute. Sind 16 Punkte hinten, ey.
Jordan the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Okay, 18 Punkte.
Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Dinwiddie runs the point with LeVert flanking him. And it's Taurean Prince. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Boykins in at the 4.
Oh, nein.
On our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Cavaliers, was phenomenal. He had 10 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Was ist denn das, Mann?
This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Jake Layman. Now here's Dinwiddie. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
In the corner, it's Junior. Sinks the
Jawohl. Muss doch.
7 points.
He just looks so comfortable out from range. Junior with the 3 doesn't waste any time.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Boykins. Prince with it. Picked up by Portis. Shot clock reset for the Nets. And here they come.
Ja, ich wollte nämlich doch zu einem Pass machen, aber war dann schon zu spät.
Okogie misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Ja, das war schon gute Entscheidung mit rauszunehmen.
So it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime.
Muss unbedingt ein paar Punkte mehr machen.
We resume our Valentine's Day broadcast. Glad to have you with us. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Downs is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Russell. Then it's Junior. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ryan Saunders. And there's the pass to Portis. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Portis has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Timberwolves. LeVert with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Irving can't get it to go.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Okogie, defended by Durant. Okogie misses. Nets leading by 13. Pass to LeVert. Howard after the assist, let him into the lane.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. Here's Portis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some O.
Irving against Russell. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4.
Let's go, and 1.
Certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum. 80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Boykins checked in, and Dinwiddie.
So, jetzt sind es noch 8 Punkte, Leute. Das schaffen wir.
Hey Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Ah, fuck. Der war scheiße.
Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And let's catch up with our
Wir haben gut aufgeholt.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
Ja, die brauchen jetzt natürlich einen Timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
Aus einem 15-Punkte-Lead für die haben wir jetzt ein 4-Punkte-Lead gekürzt. Das ist schon bis jetzt recht gut.
Omari Spellman has come in for Karl Anthony Towns. Johnson comes in for Portis. Jake Layman's checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Beasley in for D'Angelo Russell. The Nets also changing it up. Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Crawford in for Kyrie Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play.
Oh,
not
schade.
the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Crawford, following the miss by Junior. KD, that's for 2. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Durant's got 12.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Johnson. Here's Spellman.
Naja, was ist los, Leute?
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense.
Warum mache ich da den Weg auch frei?
Greg, his scores go. Kevin Durant's as efficient as...
Ja, bring mich zweiten Viertel wieder rein. Vierten Viertel meine ich.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Nets leading by 20. And Brooklyn looking who
Wie,
they got.
wie
They've got Durant,
kann denn das
LeVert
sein,
out there
Mann?
with Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot.
Wir waren doch gerade
The
vorne
Nets working the
und
ball
haben...
around
Es
now
war 1
to the
Minute
inside.
Spielzeit, jetzt mal ernsthaft,
And a
Mann.
lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad to get
Das sollte wenigstens logisch bleiben, Mann.
back in action.
No doubt, Greg.
Also, ich glaube nicht, dass wir unbedingt vorne waren, aber wir waren nicht so weit hinten und in einer Spielminute haben wir jetzt bestimmt noch so viele Punkte kassiert.
Hey,
ja.
Of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Inside. Here's Jordan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Einfach zum Kotzen, Mann. Kann gar nicht sein. Ich glaube, wir waren echt vielleicht keine 10 Punkte Unterschied. Wenn wir nicht sogar vorne waren, ich bin mir nicht sicher.
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're gonna catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in
Schön.
OKC, and fans, they're gonna feel jilted. There's no
Wichtige
doubt about it.
Punkte, wichtige Punkte.
Yeah. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Portis.
Let's go, and one.
Also a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Free throw, good, Portis. Nets leading by 19 points. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
You wonder what the defender who has to check Kyrie Irving on a nightly basis is thinking, because when he's dialed in, there's no checking him.
Irving against Russell. Teardrop shot, and the
Schön.
layup is up and in.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Irving. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Passes it to Junior. Here's the 3.
Ja,
And it's
komm.
Durant with the rebound.
Dass du mal geworfen
Durant's
hast, Mann.
got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Mir.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration.
Ja, ich weiß auch nicht, das ist doch mit Absicht, wann man verlieren muss und wann nicht.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
It's LeVert on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Russell against Irving. Russell dishes to Junior. Back to Russell. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt, it felt like they were a little
Kann
tight
echt nicht
for much
sein,
of
ey.
the evening. Now they're in a better
So schnell,
flow,
dass
but it
so
may
viel
be
mehr
too
Punkte
little
sind.
too late.
The pass to Irving. 7-second difference, shot and game clock, and he gets the bucket.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
No question, he got bumped on that shot. And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
Ja, das war's. 22 Punkte.
And
Muss ich echt mir dann gleich nochmal angucken. Das kann doch nicht echt sein, ey.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying
Heftig. Naja, Leute. Ich bin dann mal raus für heute und man sieht sich. Haut rein.